What's crack, lady fam? What's crack, lady? Your boy Unc No Punk. Unc No Punk with another short one just for you, fam. This one's gonna be about the most ferocious, fearless animal in the Western Hemisphere. The most fearless animal in the Western Hemisphere. The most shameless animal in the Western Hemisphere is the Western Hoodrat. Yes, the Western Hoodrat. Yes, the Western Hoodrat. I say it's because, man, but Western Hoodrats, they need to be stopped. They're out of control now. The Western Hoodrats, they're out of control. They feel they can do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Without no kind of consequences. You know the things that they do. You see, they believe that shaking their fat, nasty booties is the answer to everything. The answer to everything. You probably say, why you say that? Just watch all the videos of the Western Hoodrats. You know what I'm saying? It's not just in America. When I say Western Europe, in America, the Hoodrats there. You know what I'm saying? I saw the ones out there in London. They just like the Hoodrats in the goddamn, say, Georgia or something like that there. It's an epidemic of the Hoodrats. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where this stuff is coming from. I don't know if it's in the air or it's in the water putting it in, or it could be inside the chemtrails, or could put something inside the weed they're smoking and stuff like that from the dispensary. Might be something they put inside that stuff there to make them act the way they do. They believe that twitching and shaking their nasty booties around is something spectacular. These dangerous, shameless Hoodrats, they are now twerking at funerals, fam. You see the videos at funerals twerking, shaking their butt. Oh, to see the videos, one lady that has some kind of wedding. What's a twerker on the granddaddy? Granddaddy look at like you stupid. You have no kind of respect. Look at it. They have no kind of respect for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I saw the London Hoodrats yesterday. There was some kind of protest out there in London. They out there popping, twerking in front of the police cars. In front of the goddamn police cars. Like for what? Them shaking their nasty booties in front of a police car. What that do? They all doing that looking smile and things like that. They do it all over America, everywhere. They have no shame. They'll show their bodies. You know what I'm saying? These are shameless women who will show their body to any man. You know what I'm saying? Walk around with little G-string bathing suits, their ass flap around, walking through the goddamn Miami and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And then they get upset when someone treats them like whores. If you dress like a whore and you walk around with G-strings and stuff there through a community, then it is what it is. That's just what, I don't care what you say. You know, why would you want to show your body so much? That's some kind of sickness there. Why? Do you see other races, other women doing that there? The answer to that from y'all would be like, oh, maybe they ain't got no bodies and this and that. What bodies got to do with someone's integrity, you know, stuff that's inside there, that have morals, you know, that you got to walk around and shake your booty always. That's why you see now this Freak documentary. Females old, they're mid-age now. They don't want this to be seen out there. But they're doing it freak out there doing gang bangs, you know, bukkake. They do every goddamn thing on the freak, right? Whatever you do now is gonna come to light later. You know what I'm saying? The same with these little twerking ones walking around there, twerking, shaking their booty, nasty booties. It's like I did disgusting. Like get some spray there, that's why it stink. You know what I'm saying? But there will be the same with these freak women. 10 years later, 15 years later, I'll say 10 years later, they Hoodrats, they have kids quick anyway, you know, and their children want to see this stuff there. Oh, look at mommy twerking. Look at mommy twerking, shaking a nasty booty out there. I have no daddy, you know what I'm saying? Understand what I'm trying to tell you, fam? It's like a big circle. Big circle is that these Westernized Hoodrats. They're very dangerous. The Hoodrat is very dangerous. She has no scruples, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't think of herself. She think about just financial things, most of the Hoodrat do. That's why they spit out so many kids, because they can get money from the government. It's not that they love kids and they want to have kids and they want to take care of them, nurture them, and educate them, things like that, and bring them to the world, like they just do back in days. No, it's a different time now. Only reason they have kids now because, oh, made a mistake, oh, I'm pregnant now, and I'm going to put someone in child support and get me some money. That's why the family structure is messed up right now. The family structure is messed up. You cannot have a good family with a Hoodrat. You cannot make a hoe into a housewife. You know what I'm saying? Some you can do that deal. When I say make a hoe into a housewife, it's differences. People say you can't make a hoe a housewife. I would say sometimes yes. Just because she's a whore and street prostitute doesn't mean that she wants to be out there. She's doing what she got to do. She got bills to pay. She got kids and whatever it is. She got to do what she got to do. So sometimes I respect that. You You know what I'm saying? Because they do what they gotta do. But the other ones, these are ones you don't make no or wife them up. The ones that feel they can do what they want to do. I'm gonna be a freak till I'm 30 years old, have my 2, 3 kids. Then after that, I'm gonna settle down. I'm gonna start going to church like the rest of the whores inside the church now. You know what I'm saying? Who done repented. You know, now they want to go to church and be good women in society, right? They would be good women in society, but it's too goddamn late. You're Western hood rats. Y'all contaminated. You know, y'all been saturated with sperm and everything. Well, sperm been saturated. No one wants you. The high body counts. Ooh, God. The high body count of these females now is something that we can't even think about now. Because you can watch, they tell you what the things they do. They in the gang bangs, they into every goddamn thing. Females been doing that, you know what I'm saying? But there was no wifeable until this day. You know what I'm saying? You remember back in the day, you had the neighborhood freaks, you call them. They're not wife material. They never will be wife material. It was not made to be a wife. It was made to be what they is. You know, so some people got to stay inside their lanes. But hey, like I say, you can't make a whole housewife. You got to watch out for these hood rats because they're very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? They'll do anything, whatever, to get you hooked up. They don't care. They'll mess with multiple men. Tell man, I'm not messing with him, but still dealing with him. These hood rats out there having babies, you know what I'm saying? Much babies, having boyfriends and men and things like that. It's not their men babies, you know, it's somebody else's baby. And then also they might do a DNA test years later and try to confront the hood rat. Like, damn, why you do this? This kid's 11 years old. You keep saying it's my baby. And you're like, so? No, so why? Because they have no kickback there. Because the system, like rewards the hood rats. She can say, okay, I'm gonna go welfare, get a section apartment. The man can't come near. She can say, oh, this man is the one who had sex with me, made this baby here. He did not do it. You know what I'm saying? Did not do it. Or maybe he'll sign, whatever the case. Later on you find out that that's not yours. And then the court say, hey, you got to reimburse this man because you knew damn well it was not his. You know what I'm saying? They let him go. This man will pay for 18, whatever years and don't get no kind of return back. Nothing back at her. I said, you better not mess with these goddamn hood rats because the system, is on the hood rat side, because they're poor. They reach out for Uncle Zaddy, Mr. Charlie, and, saying, we will be good little, good wenches, good little bed wenches to master. Just give us our little check every goddamn, check every month, little EBT cost so we can get some snacks and some things like that. They're real sellouts, these, Westernized hood rats, you know what I'm saying? Those are the reason, they are the reason why, especially the African race, African American, not African, I'm gonna get down to the part, African cool, but African American, you know what I'm saying? And the African Britons and shit like that over here in the Westernized there, y'all done, no high body counts, nobody wants you no more, you know what I'm saying? That's why you see a lot of brothers, getting their passports, going overseas and finding other things, you know what I'm saying? Why? Because they don't want that. Who wants to go with a high body count? Huh? We walking down the street through the neighborhood, 4 or 5 guys like, yo, walking the street, he waving, laughing at you like how my penis tastes, shit like that. Yeah, shit like that. I not be laughing dudes who do that too. Like, man, come on, man. She's promiscuous. She do anything. If you want to sit there and wife up, hey, that's just the way it is sometimes. But like I say this here, the Western hood rat is very dangerous. Very dangerous. You see, they're selfish. All they want is this some green. They want that green. That's what I'm saying. You cannot mess with them. They have no culture. They have no traditions. So therefore, why mess with them? Just maybe because you want to have sex, have a good feeling for that night. But for us the long run, for us you raising a family, raising children, and having a wife there. No, you cannot do it with them. It's impossible, fam. It's impossible. So young brothers out there, please listen to Unc right now. Do not get caught inside these hood rat traps there. No message to them, and they put your goddamn child support. And then you find out 3, 4, 5 years later, that shit's not even yours, because you're going to put it out there. Fuck you, but it's not even your child. That's how they do things like that. Well, it's not your child. They feel they have no consequences. Just imagine you with a kid, 10 years, you fall in love with that kid. It's your kid. All of a sudden, she tells you it's not yours. Tell me something like that one. She might make the cemetery next week, tell some shit like that. Say, well, it's definitely, if it was my child, and it's not my child no more, understand? But this is what happens always inside the hood rat community, you know what I'm saying? They're not loyal. They're not loyal. If they say something, get the goddamn test. If you marry these motherfuckers with test, it should be some kind of mandatory test anyway, no matter what, to see who this goddamn child is. Because you can't trust no goddamn woman, no matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? Especially a westernized hood rat. There's no one in the world you can put your trust in them, right? Because they are devious. You know what I'm saying? They always have some kind of motive. The motive is to come up out of their bad situation, out of their little Section 8. They starving ass. They have nothing, so they want to come up. You know what I'm saying? Once they get that come up, then they get happy, they get comfortable. You can never let a hood rat get comfortable, young blood. So understand what I'm trying to say? You should never let no woman ever get comfortable with you. Once they get comfortable, they start slipping, they start making mistakes, and act like, well, this is the way it is. You gotta always stand your ground, say 10 grounds now, let them know who was the man in this house, who's the leader, who's the goddamn king. You'll be okay. And I'm fan, peace.